हाय फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप लोग। आई थिंक आप लोग अपने घरों में सुरक्षित होंगे। खुद सुरक्षित रखिए और अपने घर वालों को भी सुरक्षित रखिए। ओके फ्रेंड्स, सो टुडे in this session we are going to discuss the difficulties of few students. They have given the questions from their practice exercise related to this arithmetic progression. So this question number 10, that exercise, practice exercise I have given, there in that it is given, question is, if the sum of n, 2n and 3n terms of an arithmetic progression be S1, S2 and S3 respectively, then prove that S3 equals to 3 into S2 minus S1. So the students, I think this question has given Vidisha. It is her question. So Vidisha, you have to be careful. Here S3 is the sum of 3n terms, S2 is the sum of 2n terms and S1 is the sum of n terms. So as it is the sum of given, so see the solution of this question. S1 is sum of n terms. It means it is Sn. Therefore, this S1 is equals to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. It is the value of S1, right? Similarly, S2 is the sum of 2n terms. So say this is equation number 1. S2 is the sum of 2n terms. Therefore, it can be written as S2n, and this S2n can be written as 2n upon 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d. Say it is equation number 2, right? Okay Vidisha, be careful. S1 is the sum of n terms, that is Sn. So this Sn, the value of Sn, you know the formula easily. Sn is equals to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. S2 is the sum of 2n terms. It was the sum of n terms. This is the sum of 2n terms. Therefore, this can be written as S2n. It means at the place of n, there is 2n. So you have to substitute 2n at the place of n in the formula also. So it can be written as 2n upon 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d. Say it is equation number 2. This is the value of S2. Similarly, S3 is the sum of 3n terms. So therefore, this was S1, it was S2 and S3 is given sum of 3n terms. Okay, S3 is the sum of 3n terms. It means this can be written as S3n, and the value of S3n is 3n upon 2 into 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d, and say this is equation number 3rd. Right children? आया इतना सुन? S1 is the sum of n terms, means Sn, means n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. According to the question, n is the sum of n terms is S1, the sum of this S2 is the sum of 2n terms. Sum of 2n terms, that is S2n, and S2n is equals to 2n upon 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d. Therefore, and the last S3 is the sum of 3n terms, which is S3n, and this S3 is 3n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now question is asking, then prove that S3 is equals to, means this part is equals to 3 into S2 minus S1. So to prove this, we have to solve. Just see, this equation has two sides, left hand side as well as right hand side. So what we are going to do, we are going to solve the right hand side, and let us see the left hand side is coming or not. तो right side को हम solve करते हैं, and the right side is given 3 into S2 minus S1. So let us simplify it. So to prove this, we are taking the right hand side, and this is 3 into S2 minus S1. Okay children, so let us substitute the values of S2 and S1 from this equation 2nd and 1. Okay, so substitute the value of S1 and S2 from equation first and second. Okay, so we will get our right hand side is equals to 3 into, and the value of S2 is this one. So substitute it, 2n upon 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d. This is the value of, it is the value of what? It is the value of S2. Now minus, asking this is given S1, substitute the value of S1, and S1 is n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? Chalo. Now in this, what is the common, that thing we have to take the common first of all. पहले तो हम in S2 and S1, the thing which is common we have to take it. चलो common करते हैं, and I think what is common, n upon 2 in both. So let us take the common. 3 and n upon 2 we have taken the common. Now what you got? 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d minus, and in this n upon 2 is taken common, so you got 2a plus n minus 1 into d. ओके, चलो अभी हम इस ब्रैकेट को सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं. ओके, सो हियर इट इज 3n upon 2 multiply by 2 in this bracket, so you will get 2 2s are 4a minus 4a plus 2 into 2n minus 1 into d minus 2a minus n minus 1 into d, means this curly bracket we had opened. हमने curly bracket को open कर दिया. Okay, now this 4a minus 2a, you can simplify it. 4a minus 2a is equals to 2a. Very good. So here 3n upon 2 this is 2a plus these two terms are done. Now this term and this term is remaining. इसको हम simplify करते हैं. So in these two, d is taken common. D is common, I think. So we have to take the common d. Okay, let us take the common d. So it can be written as 2 into 2n minus 1 minus n minus 1. Okay children, if you are facing any problem, so you can comment there in the comment box. चलो अभी इसको सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं. दिस कर्ली ब्रैकेट, नाउ इट कैन बी रिटन एज 3n upon 2 into 2a plus d into, now simplify it, 2 2s are 4n minus 2 1s are 2 minus n and plus 1, right? Now let us see. You will get 3n upon 2, it is 2a plus, now 4n minus 1n is equals to 3n and minus 2 plus 1 is equals to minus 1 and into d. Now it can be written as 3n upon 2 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d, and just see from equation number 3, this 3n upon 2 into 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d is equals to s3. Therefore it was from equation third you have written, and I think it is proved. This 3 into s2 minus s1 is equals to s3. Vidisha, you have to see the each and every steps. If you are facing any problem, again you can give, I'll solve once again this for you, right? Okay friends, let us see the next question, and this question asked by the Pratham. Okay Pratham, so in this question को ध्यान से देखना, क्वेश्चन को समझना, कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी तो आप बताना, ठीक है? तो पहले तो हम क्वेश्चन के कॉन्सेप्ट को समझते हैं बेटा. आफ्टर गेटिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट, द मीनिंग, देन वी हैव टू प्रोसेस इट, ठीक है? लेट अस सी. इन द क्वेश्चन इट इज गिवन, if the sum of first m terms of an AP be n, जैसे हम समझते थे, अभी इसके पहले फॉर्मूला हम पढ़ते थे, sum of first n terms, that is Sn. Here sum of first m terms, that is n, means according to this question the first information is given. What? It is Sm equals to n. Sum of first m terms is equals to n. ठीक है ना? चलो, नाउ सब्सटीट्यूट द फॉर्मूला ऑफ Sm. जैसे आप जानते हो Sn इज इक्वल्स टू n अपॉन 2 इंटू 2a प्लस n माइनस 1 इंटू d, द सेम एज Sm इज इक्वल्स टू m अपॉन 2 इंटू 2a प्लस m माइनस 1 इंटू d. Therefore this equation can be written as what? M upon 2 into 2a plus m minus 1 into d equals to n. ये किससे है? विद द दिस इंफॉर्मेशन. चलो अभी इसको सॉल्व करते हैं. 2 यहाँ पे डिवाइड है, इसको आप इस साइड ले जाएंगे तो 2 क्या हो जाएगा? मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा. नाउ यू विल गेट m into 2a plus m minus 1 into d is equals to 2n. ठीक है? अभी क्या करते हैं, हम इस m से इस ब्रैकेट में मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं. So it can be written as 2am plus m into m minus 1 into d is equals to 2n. प्रथम ध्यान से देखना, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो बताना आप, ठीक है? कमेंट बॉक्स में कमेंट करना मत भूलना. Afterwards, in this bracket you have to multiply by m. It can be written as 2am plus m square minus m into d is equals to 2n. Say this is equation number 1. Okay, ये समझ में आया? This m is multiplied in this bracket. m into m is m square, m into minus 1 is minus m. Similarly, अभी तो हमने फर्स्ट इंफॉर्मेशन यूज किया. नाउ द सेकेंड इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन द सेम एज द सम ऑफ फर्स्ट n टर्म्स इज m. सो इसका भी यूज करते हैं. एंड व्हाट इज गिवन? Sn is equals to Sn is equals to m. It was Sm is equals to n and here Sn is equals to m. चलो, now substitute the value of Sn by the formula. Sn is equals to n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equals to m. ठीक है? सेम है जैसे इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व किया, same as we have to solve this equation also. So it can be written as n into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equals to twice m. 2 into m, this 2 is multiplied to the right side. अभी n से multiply करेंगे, we will get 2an plus n square minus n into d is equals to 2m. Say it is equation number 2. Right? ये आपका first equation, this is your second equation. Now we have to solve these two equations. और कैसे solve करेंगे? Subtract equation second from equation first. Minus करते हैं. So let us subtract equation second from equation first. We get, let us see what we will get. First you have to write 2am plus m square minus m into d is equals to 2n. It was first. Same as equation second, 2an plus n square minus n into d is equals to 2m. इक्वेशन नंबर सेकेंड. तो क्या करते हैं हम? सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं, और सब्ट्रैक्शन के केस में साइन चेंज होता है. ठीक है? सो इन दिस कैन बी रिटन एज 2am minus 2an then plus m square minus m into d minus n square minus n into d is equals to 2n minus 2m. ठीक है? अभी इसमें क्या कॉमन है? 2a is common, so you will get m minus n. कोई प्रॉब्लम? In this d is common, so take d as a common, so plus m square minus m minus n square plus n into d is equals to 2 is common, n minus m. स्टूडेंट्स कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो बताइएगा आप. राइट? लेट अस सी इसको अभी सिंप्लीफाई करना बाकी है बेटा. दिस इज रिमेनिंग. सो इट कैन बी रिटन एज 2a into m minus n plus this m square minus n square. The factor of this can be written as m plus n into m minus n. ये तो रहा the value of these two, and from these two minus has take the common. So you will get m minus n into d is equals to 2 into n minus m. Any problem? Now what we have to do, you have to take common m minus n from all the terms and it will be cancelled. क्या करते हैं, सभी टर्म्स को m minus n से डिवाइड करते हैं और कैंसिल कर देते हैं. So this equation can be written as 2a plus, here what is remaining, m plus n, and when you take m minus n common from this you will get minus 1 into d is equals to, now it is n minus m. Here you have taken the common m minus n, so when you take the minus common from here it can be written as minus 2, so this becomes m minus n, or वो m minus n it is cancelled from both the side. राइट कोई प्रॉब्लम? अभी क्या करो, इन दिस इक्वेशन बोथ द साइड यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई बाई m प्लस n अपॉन 2. दोनों साइड हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं किससे, m प्लस n अपॉन 2 इज मल्टीप्लाइड दिस साइड इज इक्वल्स टू minus 2 into m plus n upon 2. कोई problem? Now let us think about this is, it is m plus n upon 2 into 2a plus m plus n minus 1 into d, and here this 2 is cancelled. इस पे जरा ध्यान से सोचो, can it be written as m plus n, and this as m plus n is equals to minus m plus n. यही हमें प्रूव करना था. प्रथम आपका सॉल्यूशन मिल गया. आपको अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम लग रही हो तो क्वेश्चन कीजिएगा, कमेंट बॉक्स में कमेंट जरूर कीजिएगा. राइट, थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है बट इट इज नॉट दैट you cannot understand. Wherever in any of the step, if you are facing problem, you can comment it, right? कोई भी problem आपको लगती हो तो उसको पूछना जरूर. So with the help of these two equations, we came on the result. Sum of first m plus n term is equals to minus m plus n, right? Okay friends, let us see the another question, and this question is asked by again Vidisha. So Vidisha, you have to be careful. See, this question is given concept को समझना, and it is same as the previous one, which the Pratham's question. Same उसी तरह we have to solve it. Just see what is given. If the sum of first p terms of an AP is same means equal, it's same as the sum of first q terms, then so that sum of its first p plus q term is 0. So according to the given information, it is given sum of first p terms, since SP equals to sum of its first q terms, means SP is equals to SQ. ये आपको समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. ठीक है, चलो. Now SP by the formula of SN, it can be written as P upon 2 2A plus P minus 1 into D equals to SQ, and SQ can be written as Q upon 2 into 2A plus Q minus 1 into D, right? ये दोनों दे बोथ आर इक्वल एट इट इज गिवन, दोनों इक्वल ले लिया हमने और इसको सॉल्व भी कर रहे हैं. नाउ दिस 2 इज डिवाइडेड हियर, दिस 2 इज डिवाइडेड हियर, तो 2 को कैंसिल कर देते हैं. नाउ P इज मल्टीप्लाइड इन दिस ब्रैकेट एंड हियर Q इज मल्टीप्लाइड इन दिस ब्रैकेट, तो मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं. सो यू विल गेट 2 AP plus P into P minus 1 into D equals to 2 AQ plus Q into Q minus 1 into D, right? अभी क्या करते हैं, in this bracket we have to multiply it by P and in this bracket we have to multiply it by Q. So this equation can be written as 2AP plus P square minus P into D is equals to 2AQ plus Q square minus Q into D, right? अभी क्या करते हैं हम बच्चों, these two terms you have to transpose to the left side, all the terms of this right side, so the right side will becomes 0, so it can be written as 2AP minus 2AQ. ठीक है, ये this term was positive, here it becomes negative, plus P square minus P into D minus Q square minus Q into D and equal right side becomes 0. ठीक है, अभी इसको सॉल्व करते हैं हम. इन दिस 2A इज कॉमन, तो कॉमन कर लेते हैं. 2A इज कॉमन, सो इट इज P minus Q is remaining here. ठीक है, इन दिस टू टर्म्स D इज कॉमन, सो D भी कॉमन कर लेते हैं. सो प्लस D कॉमन करेंगे, P स्क्वायर माइनस P माइनस Q स्क्वायर प्लस Q इंटू D इक्वल्स टू 0. ठीक है, ये स्टेप आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं? 2A is common in these two terms and D is common in these two terms. Here it was negative, so minus is multiplied in this bracket, minus Q square minus minus plus Q. ठीक है, now let us simplify. These two terms you just take together, P square and Q square, and this minus P plus Q take together. So this can be written as 2A into P minus Q plus, here we are writing P square minus Q square minus, you just take the common, so P minus Q into D is equals to 0. ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम लग रही है? Now let us simplify this. So this equation can be written as 2A P minus Q plus, now this P square minus Q square can be written as P plus Q into P minus Q, P plus Q into P minus Q minus P minus Q into D, P minus Q into D equals to 0. ठीक है, now we can take P minus Q as common from this all. P minus Q common करते हैं, so taking P minus Q as a common, you will get what? 2A plus, here P minus Q is common, so P plus Q is remaining. P plus Q minus, here p minus q is common, so 1 is remaining, into d equals to 0. ये समझ में आया? अभी ये this is multiplied in this bracket, so when you transpose this number to the right side, so this can be 0 upon p minus q, and this 0 minus p upon q is equals to 0. Therefore what we will get, 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d is equals to 0. Now what we have to prove, ये ध्यान में रखो, we are going to prove that its first p plus q term is 0. So what you have to do, both the side you just multiply by p plus q upon 2 in this equation. So p plus q upon 2 multiplied this side, 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d is equals to 0 into p plus q upon 2. Now this term, let us think about these left hand side. Is it can be written as p plus q? देखो as p plus q can you write? Why? p plus q upon 2 into 2a plus p plus q minus 1 into d is equals to, and 0 multiplied by any number becomes 0. Therefore it is proved that the sum of p plus q terms is 0. Right? विदिशा, बी केयरफुल, ध्यान से देखना, यह क्वेश्चन सेम उसी क्वेश्चन की तरह है जो अभी प्रथम के क्वेश्चन को मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया था. ठीक है, जहाँ भी कहीं भी आपको कुछ प्रॉब्लम लगता हो तो उसको पूछना जरूर. ठीक है, बिकॉज विदाउट डिस्कशन यू कैन नॉट गेट इट दीज सम्स. So these sums are very important for you all as point of examination view, right? Okay friends, now after the completion of difficulties, let us see few questions of your exercise. We can carry forward your syllabus also. In this, the 16th sum of exercise 5.3 is given that a sum of 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to the students of a school. Means in a school we are going to award 7 students as a prize, and in the prize are their total 700 rupees with us. मीन्स हम 700 रुपीज़ को 7 स्टूडेंट्स में एज अ प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने जा रहे हैं बेस्ड ऑन दियर ऑल एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस. सो ईच प्राइज इज 20 रुपीज़ लेस दैन इट्स प्रीसीडिंग प्राइज. सभी प्राइज में अकॉर्डिंग टू ओवरऑल दियर एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस हर एक प्राइज, ईच प्राइज इज 20 रुपीज़ लेस दैन. So there are 7 prize, means number of terms of this arithmetic progression will be 7. Each prize is 20 rupees less than the preceding prize. So find the value of each prize is we have to. So let us suppose that in the solution of this question, as the 7 prize we have to distribute, let the first prize be A, second prize A minus 20, third prize A minus 40, according to the question we are getting it. Fourth prize is A minus 60, fifth prize is A minus 80, sixth prize is A minus 100, and seventh prize is A minus 120. Right? What is given? Why 20 we are taking less? Because each prize is 20 less than its preceding prize. Right? Now the sum of these 7 prize is equals to 700. In this the first term is A, common difference is minus 20. What is the common difference? Is minus 20. So as the sum of 7 terms of this is given 700. So let us write the value of this is 700. So it is asking that find the values of each prices. So therefore this S7 is 7 upon 2 into 2A plus 7 minus 1 into D is equals to 700. Now this 2A plus 6D is equals to 700 multiplied by 2 by 7. This 700 is divided by 7, you will get 100. Therefore 2A plus 6D is equals to 100 2s are 200. Now this equation can be divided by 2 because all the terms are divisible. So by dividing 2 you will get A plus 3D is equals to 100. In this equation you just substitute the value of common difference, which is minus 20, because each price is 20 less it is. Therefore D is equals to, since D is equals to minus 20, so substitute in this A plus 3 into minus 20 equals to 100. So A plus plus into minus is minus, 3 into 20 is 60 is equals to 100. Therefore A equals to 100 plus 60. So the first price becomes 160 rupees. See, A is the first price. So find the values of each price. It was the first price. So first price is 160 rupees. Now let us find the second price. Second price is A minus 20, means 160 minus 20, which is equals to 140 rupees. It is the second price, right? Similarly third price, which is A minus 40, that is 160 minus 40 becomes 120 rupees is the third price. Similarly we can get all the price. It was third price, so fourth price is A minus 60. Therefore 160 minus 60 is the 100 rupees, which is the fourth price, right? Fifth price is A minus 80, means 160 minus 80 equals to 80, that is the fifth price. Similarly we can get the sixth and seventh price easily, right? And after getting these prices, amount of prices, when you add, you will get the sum of all the prices will be 700. Okay.